Hello again. How's it going? I did nap in the dog bed. It was quite comfortable. The dog is still there. So for real dogs, that's great too. Coming to you again from the DJ booth. And just to tell you a little bit more about some of the things that I've been doing. I did post a lot of things this last week. I think 3 people saw them. But that's okay. It's all right. I had posted a thing, probably I guess in May, back in May. It was the first excerpt from the new book, where the guys are being told that they need to have a peppy song on their album. The heavy metal band needs a peppy song, so they say, "Well, you want Megadeth peppy or you want Cyndi Lauper peppy?" I was totally entertained by that. So this is the peppy song, and there's a lot more to the story of the peppy song, the creation of the peppy song. I posted another excerpt talking about the peppy song. I don't think anybody saw that, but they talk about the peppy song, but they go into the studio to record the Partridge Family worthy peppy song, as they're going to end up calling it. And this was a song that I didn't have a reference song to create. I just had the title, which was called Sunnyside Blue, just something that came into my head, back 20 years ago. And when it came time to create the song for the book, to have a real song, I think this one came up on my Discover Weekly list on Spotify. And I was on a walk. I was walking around the indoor track at the Dunn Center last summer, and this popped up, and I went, "Oh, well, that'd be good for the peppy song." And it's by a band called Emotional Fire. I think they're from Sweden, and they have a female lead singer, so it's got a female lead on it. And it's an AOR song. It's rock enough that these guys would have done it, and then it's peppy enough to satisfy their record label. So it's pretty peppy. And since it does have a female singer, I wasn't planning on it being as much female in it as it ended up with. I didn't have any lyrics for it at all. I just had the title. So I had to create those. I had to make up some lyrics to go along with it. And this was actually the last song I did of all of the songs for this fictitious album, because I wanted to do something special with the female singer that is supposed to be just singing backup on this song. And of course, the lead singer has a blonde moment in the book where he says, "Where can we find a female singer?" It's like, well, your bass player is married to a girl who's in her own band. So, but I had this whole idea about adding the female vocalist to this song. And long story short, it didn't quite go the way I wanted it to. I had to wait for the right time to put my plan into place, because we've got, we had a recording studio. We had got a big fancy mic over there and a mixing board and a booth that's still soundproofed. It wasn't working. So I finally just sang into the app and got it taken care of. But it still didn't work out the way that it did, because one of the things that's a limitation to Suno is the ability to have 2 separate singers. Now, if you have the big premium $300 version, yeah, you can do all this other stuff with it, because it's got a DAW in it, and you can pick and choose, and it's getting better about using the vocal stems from songs in the app and in the pro version, which is what I've got. So, and that's getting better every day. So one of the things that I do know about, the more that I've worked with this stuff, is that it is, again, artificial intelligence, meaning it's really not that bright. It's not that smart. It's kind of like dealing with a surly teenager who does absolutely nothing you tell it, or it's like an Alzheimer's patient that doesn't remember anything you tell it. So you're kind of at the mercy of just what it spits back out. And sometimes when you prompt, sometimes just throw it against the wall and see what sticks. And sometimes what comes back is really cool. And then sometimes it does come back with slop and you go, ugh, just delete it, forget it. But you know, you get what you're doing. It's just play. You have to play with it. But I went ahead and I wrote my lyrics out, did the form like the original song, pretty much. Had some decent lyrics in there. And what it did was actually really good. What came back was really good, except that instead of the female just being a backup singer, it gave her verses. Now, if I had wanted it to do that, it wouldn't have. And when I didn't want it to, it did. So, you know, you get what you get. But I liked the song. I thought they could pull this off. They could have done this. And I liked the song. And this one probably sounds the most like the Blueprint song of all the ones I've done. So I kind of probably copied it a little bit too. It probably even borrowed from the same song. Who knows? Who cares? So it's been up since Thursday. It's on my TikTok, it's on Instagram, and it's on YouTube. And I did post it on Facebook, but sometimes it suppresses stuff it suppresses links for sure. But if you want to go hear it, it's on all of those platforms. And the little video I made that went with it, that's not random. The visual, the sunflowers and the fireflies, that actually has some significance in the story, the new story as well. And I had to work a little bit with that. You can make little videos with your Suno songs, but they're only 10 seconds long. But you can pull it out as well as the audio, and you have to pull it out separately to make a separate video. And I did my video in Canva to have a visual to go with it, because sometimes it's better to have that than just audio. Check that one out. It's lots of fun, and that was this week's. Thanks to everyone too for liking the new profile picture, because I'm gonna blow up your phone next week with stories of the cavalry coat and other stories derived from wearing the cavalry coat. So check out the video. It's on the Facebook page. It's in my Suno account. If you even just go to Suno and look at it on their website, you could probably see it there too, because it is public. But that's it. And just check it out, have fun, and we'll see you a little bit later on in the week. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.